This is poetry from Poetic G.
I'm King George. I'm the owner of T.Y.I Productions. I am the curator of Black 31 magazine. Today I am on here with another special brother from the community. This brother is an artist. This brother is a social media influencer. And most importantly, this brother has now entered into the ring of official celebrity boxing. So can we give it? So absolutely. So can we give it up for Hocus 4/5? Let's go. Can we give it up for the brother?
Yeah, I already know. What up?
Absolutely. Man. Thankful to have you on. I am thankful to have you on. So, man, I want to jump right into it. Who is Hocus 4/5?
Oh, I wear many titles, man. Like you said, father, entrepreneur, influencer, critical thinker, leader. When I was young, my father always told me be a leader, not a follower. I didn't understand it until I really got older.
Okay.
And I think, he had 8 sons, and I think all of us got that leadership quality.
Yeah.
And I take pride in leading because I don't breed followers. I breed more leaders. So
Yes.
that's what I aspire to do. But I wear many titles, man. Just sucker ain't one of them. You heard?
I hear that, man. I hear that. I respect that. And and you are from NY, right? You are from NYC.
Oh, you
Uh,
see that? I'm from Castle Hill. I'm from Soundview. I'm from the Bronx.
okay, absolutely. And you know what's so crazy, man? I love that, man, cause I got some family that's from the Bronx, Co-op City.
Shout out to Co-op.
Co-op City. My younger cousin right now, he play overseas. His name Jared Haynes. Man, he nice on the basketball court, heavy. They
Oh,
call him
salute to him. Okay, big BX. Let's get it. We everywhere.
Absolutely. And tell me this, Hocus, what do you love most about NYC, about the Bronx specifically?
Oh, what do I love most about the Bronx? I love the grittiness. I love the culture. I love that we started hip hop and everybody else copying off of us. Y'all can't take that away from us. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Bronx, man.
And who are some of your favorite artists from New York?
Period.
Yeah, just period. Yep.
Of course, Big Pun, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Nas, so yeah, the regular names, Buster, shout out to Buster Rhymes, DMX, of course, that's my big bro, mentor, DMX, the greatest,
Yeah,
yeah.
shout out to
The Locks, I love, that was actually my heart, that's my brother, but the Locks, gotta love the Locks, you know what I mean, Biggie, of course,
Absolutely.
talking about more recent newcomer. I love what Fabio Foreign's doing. I love what Dice Peso's doing. I love Young and May. She's dope.
Mm-hmm.
A Boogie, Free K Flock. When they came with the drill wave, lit it up. You know what I'm saying? Him, 22G's, Coach the Ghost. I liked him. I thought he was really nice in rapping. I liked him. Now I see what's the other Brooklyn dude name? Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. I like their music. They dope. Shout out to Emails, Castle Hill. You know what I mean? Up and coming. Emails about to blow.
That's
Emails.
heavy.
Yeah.
Emails. That's heavy. That's heavy, man. That's heavy. Um. Most importantly, right now, I definitely want to ask this question before I dive back into hip hop. I just want to ask a community question, right? And I know it's been happening like all over America, right? And uh, why do we have so much of a division right now within the inner cities, right? And you see gun violence is like attacking the inner city youth. Why is it so important right now in these times to like get the youth back on track and everything?
Because we need them. Those are our soldiers. Those are our warriors. They just don't know it. We need them. That's why it's so important. It's like that. I mean, hip hop is a big influence. I would say that the machine is pushing the negativity. I mean, Leo Cohen even got up there and they asked him about it. I believe it was Charlemagne, and he said, "Hey, I got bills. I got to pay my bills. Like basically, I got a job to do.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean." He shrugged his shoulders at it. So it's up to us to to try to guide them. But yeah, man, it's important, man, that we get them on the right track. Those are our soldiers, man. I once was one of them, so I can never turn my back on them.
Yes. 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 Um, Musically, right? I want to ask, how did you dive into music?
It was my father. My father was he loved hip hop. He always played music, and he introduced me, not physically, I'm talking about as far as the music go, to Tupac. Like he
Okay.
would play Tupac music, and I fell in love with it. You know what I mean? I didn't understand. I was 8 years old, 9 years old when Pac came out with the song called Trapped. And he
Yeah.
was talking about being trapped in this prison of illusion, happiness living on the streets is a delusion. He was
Yeah.
talking about this mind state, being trapped in this mind state. Um, and it resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like it
Absolutely.
resonated with my soul. That's why I know in the past life I was definitely a soldier, a rebel. But yeah, and it was Tupac. Tupac was the artist that made me want to rap. It was other artists also
Absolutely.
afterwards, but Tupac was the artist that made me love hip hop.
Absolutely, man. And Tupac is phenomenal, man. Just to hear that, right? It's so crazy because Tupac, that's my number one artist of all time. On the hip hop note, and Tupac was very inspirational. Just gave us life, and not saying that other rappers wasn't dope. See, people always try to make the comparison with Tupac and Biggie. I'm like, listen, Biggie was phenomenal. Like, I look at Biggie like Biggie was the greatest rapper. He was the best rapper.
He was
He's the greatest rapper.
Picasso. The
Yes,
pictures he paint was amazing. He was
absolutely,
Picasso.
absolutely. But Tupac is the greatest man to ever rap.
And
If
I
you
agree with that.
if you understand that,
I'm gonna be biased over here.
right?
I gotta agree with you.
Like, so, like, man, I love it so much. So just to dive like um into some fun questions, right? I want to ask these fun questions, and I just want to see who you choose as artists. Um, uh, Biggie Smalls or Big Pun?
You gonna go do that? And I'm from the Bronx. I gotta go pun, but Biggie is damn Biggie a pun. Damn. Damn. I'm gonna have to say Big. I'm gonna have to say Biggie. I'm gonna have to say Biggie.
I hear that. I love both of them cats. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love both of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, they both phenomenal.
I love them
Um,
both too. But if I'm gonna be honest on who's better or who had a better career, I would have to say Biggie. You know what I mean? But Big Pun, that's the BX though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Big Pun is phenomenal. Like lyrically, man. Like, um, um, this might be a tough one. Most Def or Talib Kweli?
Most Def. Talib Kweli is a clown. He's a bozo. Talib Kweli came at me on the internet, started calling me a Nazi. He kept
Wow.
posting me on his page,
Yeah.
tagging me. He sent his
Wow.
whole page at my page. I actually got my Instagram taken down because of him. Because I
Wow.
responded to him, and then they flagged me and took it down, and I had to do the process to get it back. I said, "Oh, you don't want to do this, man. You just a troll." Like, yeah, he's a bozo. So Talib Kweli, yeah, get
I
him
feel
out of
you.
here.
I feel you. Listen, I respect it. I respect it so much, and it's so crazy. I was just asking that question. I had no idea. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had
He
no
came at me,
idea.
started calling me a Nazi and all that because he called anybody that doesn't agree with the democratic views a Nazi. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
guy, something wrong with him, man.
yeah, yeah. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Um. Uh. Now this is a tough one because they both in the same group, and this is a tough one for me because I love both these guys too. Um. Ghostface Killer or Raekwon?
Oh man, that is a tough one. I'm gonna go with Ghostface. I ain't gonna front. I love Ghost style, man. Ray is dope too, but Ghost, I love his flow. He got his swag is dope, bro. Like I really like Ghost.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, Ghost is heavy. Ghost
I
is heavy.
really like
Um.
Ghost.
Man. Um, Queen Latifah or MC Light?
Oh, Queen Latifah.
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. And last but not least, right? I'm gonna just jump into overall artistry. Um, James Brown or Michael Jackson?
Come on, man, Mike. Look, look. You said who's the greatest hip hop artist? Who's the greatest artist? I'm talking about of all time. Michael Jackson is the greatest. Nobody on planet Earth will top him for the next 1,000 years, man.
I hear that. I hear that. I respect that so much, brother. I respect it so much. Um, um, Official celebrity boxing, right?
Yes.
What made you want to dive into official celebrity boxing, and where does the inspiration come from to fight?
Well, what made me want to dive into it when they reached out to me. When they first reached out to me, it was for me to fight Whack 100, right? Because they seen we was beefing on the internet, so they called me like, "Yo." At first, I thought it was a prank call because Whack, he be giving out people addresses and phone numbers. I'm like, "Yo, give them my line." They like, "No, no, no. We really want you to fight Whack 100. So, are you willing to do it, or this something serious?" Or y'all? I said, "Nah, I want to break his jaw." So they was like, "Okay." We're gonna call him and set it up. They offered us both $100,000. Whack,
Wow.
he got scared, turned it down. I want this much. I know I'm not fighting him. Whatever. So that was the first offer. So and then when they came back with like, Hocus, we want to sign you to be a boxer. Do you want to? I said, you know what? Yeah, because the inspiration for me to fight is. I mean, I'm just not afraid. Like I'm lion hearted. I'm not afraid to get in the ring and throw down. I've been throwing down my whole life. I'm from Castle Hill Projects. And part of the inspiration came from also, for me, it's helping me mentally. It helped me get back in shape. It's helping me focus. I'm actually focused on something. When you got focus on something, you tend to, do what you need to do versus doing things that you don't need to be doing. You know what I mean? So I'm just like it's more of a self preservation thing for me than it is about going out there entertaining everybody to win a fight. You know what I mean? But I am gonna entertain y'all and win a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely. And how do you feel about the next fight coming up? Your next opponent, what? Ricky Wilson, Rick Wilson.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, I don't feel anything. I just know, December 14th, my fist's gonna be feeling his face, and he's gonna be feeling the floor.
I hear that. I hear that. I hear
Yeah, I don't
that.
really
And
know the guy, but and
mhm,
then we're gonna, and then I'm gonna say, hey, sorry, it had to be you. But
I hear that, bro. I hear that. And and tell me this, man. How special how special is it for a brother like Damon Feldman to have something like this, official celebrity boxing for the people?
I think it's dope, man. I think it was a genius idea. I think people get it misconstrued with the name celebrity boxing, where, at people. I guess celebrity means whatever it means to you, because on certain levels, some people might be celebrities in their hood. Some people might be celebrities in their own right. Influencer on Instagram. It ain't about just going to pick someone y'all seen on the movies, or big name rap and all that. It's about people. It's about, like you said, this is for all of us.
Yeah.
Anybody end up on. So they actually signing fighters right now. Go to officialcelebrityboxing.com, and you'll see that they signing fighters and sign up. They might pick you, and you might end up getting in the fight. Hey, Jake Paul, before he entered celebrity boxing, Jake Paul
Hmm.
was doing what we doing.
Yeah.
For real. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Now look at him, got $40 million. You don't know where life could take you. So I'm the type of person, when the opportunity came and it presented itself, I follow the synchronicities and the omens in my life. Like, I'm not gonna turn something like that down. I'm gonna say, okay, this is knocking on my door. For it came to me. I didn't go chase it. So
Yeah.
the universe, said, this is the next path you got to walk through. And I live life like that. After this, I don't know where it's gonna take me. Might not take me nowhere. I might just have fun that night. I don't know, but you know, I'm for it.
I hear
Yeah.
that. I hear that, brother. I hear that. Um, how important is it for you to make sure you are taking the right opportunities, and and how important is it to make the right moves when you get those opportunities?
Um, it's very important, man. You got to understand, man. So a lot of people talk about the law of attraction, and they think that you just have to think things into existence, which is part of it. But what life is going to do for you, the universe is going to do is going to stage the circumstance for you, and then
That's
you got a choice to say you walk the path or don't walk the path. It's always your choice. It's always free will. So it's very important that when these opportunities presents themselves, you have to always look at it like, an opportunity presents itself for a reason. Because through that door, who knows what's through that door? Boxing might not be my future, but it might be. But I might walk through that door and meet. So I might meet the love of my life through walking through that door. I don't know what's gonna happen. You just don't know. You just gotta, I don't think, I don't think life is set up to where everything has to be planned out. You just gotta do things. That's how I live life. I'm just experiencing. And I'm trying to experience all I can before I leave here. I know I'm not gonna be here forever. So, and then while I'm still in my prime, because a lot of people think when you turn 40, you get washed up. When you're 40, that is the pivot of your prime. 40. Like, I hope y'all do know that.
yeah.
If you're still in shape, if you're still taking care of yourself, right? So I'm in my prime, man. I'm young, black, single. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, about to fight celebrity boxing. I'm back in shape. Thank you, celebrity boxing, because I was slacking. It forced me to get back in shape mentally, focus. I'm here, man. You know.
Yeah. I hear that. I hear that, brother. I hear that. Heavy, heavy. Um, I got a deep question, man. Um, Overall, just like in society right now, right? Why do you feel as though that is so much of a disconnect between black man and black woman?
Wow. It's funny you say that, man. I be on the app Clubhouse, and all them rooms is always black man versus black woman. I think it's I think it's deep rooted. I don't have the full answer for it, but I think it's deep rooted. I think it's because we have no real culture. Our culture is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We have no real culture like like the Chinese do, like the Indians do. Like we're not really connected to our ancient culture. Like we're not connected to the indigenous people, of this land where a lot of us really are from. But a lot of people, we're so disconnected, bro. We argue about everything. We can't even figure out if we're really from Africa or if we've been over here. I don't know, bro. Why? I think it's just deep rooted. I think we wasn't taught. We have no real history where we could connect each other to, where we feel like we brothers and sisters. And it's funny you say that. I was talking about this in my room earlier. How you know every time we do get together for something
Mhm.
infiltrate and mess it all up and makes it and it turns negative every time, and we turn against each other. You know what I'm saying? Like in the '60s when Malcolm and Martin, when they was preaching, and they'll be turning over in their grave if they see black men killing each other the way they are today. Something we was coming together then, but there was some infiltration, and CIA and the government got a lot to do with it. But there was some infiltration that happened that that separated us. The Black Panthers, we had a lot of black, people that was coming together. But like Fred Hampton, look what happened to him. He had an infiltrator that looked just like him. Look what the blood movement that started in New York was because the Latin Kings was doing black men dirty. So the blood, black men came together, they started blood, and we was together. Nowadays, you see, it's a lot of separation even in that, because people, a situation where people got their own set, and even the sets beef with each other. For some reason, every time we create something where we supposed to come together, there's infiltration that comes inside of it, bro. And I don't, that's my answer for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, that's the truth, man. Is we had a lot of movements that was infiltrated, and just to see a lot of fallen brothers, and just to hear about the history. Huey P. Newton, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. Nat Turner. The list goes on. Like Yeah, absolutely. Marcus Garvey. You know, the list goes on. It's like certain names you gotta mention. It's like,
Yeah, it's like,
yeah,
yo,
brother.
black men and black women, like you ask the question, what are we mad at each other for? What are we mad at each other for?
Absolutely.
Why are we going to war? Why is every podcast is about black men versus black women? Why? Why we got the highest divorce rate? Why we can't stay together? I don't know. I know I want to marry a black woman. You know, I want to, have some more children with a black. I used to didn't want no more kids, but hey, I'm here to breed.
Yes.
You know, I want to change that narrative, and I think I am. I think I am.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Strong black men can change narratives. That's what it's about. Um, uh, Social media influencer, right? Um,
Yeah,
like honestly, let the people know, what does it take to be a good social media influencer?
consistency. Um, it takes consistency. It takes believing in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. When you become a social. All right, so we still kind of in the beginning of social media influence. Like we still in the beginning of it. So a lot of people, especially I would say maybe a little young, like I say from the ages of 35 and up, a lot of people like we wasn't used to being on camera all the time when we was younger. So growing up, a lot of people don't agree with social media influencers. Like a lot of people don't get it, especially a lot of my family members and friends. So they don't get what I'm doing. They don't understand it. What the fuck is Hocus doing? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit that I do.
Yeah,
You have to 1,000,000% block everybody out and not care what they think. I don't. It's hard. It's so, especially when it's people close to you. I don't care if it's your mother, your father. I don't care if it's your brother. I don't care if it's your wife that sleep next to you every day. If this is what you want to do, lock in and do it, and turn that camera
yes,
on and just talk. That's all I did. Was I did better as an influencer than I did as an artist because people got to know me.
yeah,
As an artist, I think people had just perception. Hocus is a gangster from Castle Projects. I'm still rapping that type of way, right?
yeah,
And yeah, he went to trial, beat trial, but they didn't. I never got deep with them. When I opened my mouth and I started talking, my following went through the roof. I gained way more followers. I made more money being an influencer than I ever made in hip. I'm still in the negative in the music industry. Like I spent a lot of money.
yeah,
So you just gotta be consistent. It's important. It is important that you weed everybody out of tune them out. I don't care who it is. Everybody's gonna have an opinion. Everybody's gonna judge what you do. 90% of the people in your life, they're not gonna like it. I don't care what it is that you're doing on the internet. I don't care. You could be the most positive person. People are not gonna like it. They not. Even if they act like they are. You know how you know they don't like it? Because they don't like it. They don't hit the like button. They don't even share your shit. Your
yep,
own people, they're not even gonna share it.
yep. That's the truth. Listen, listen. That's so much of the truth, to the point that, um, even when I decided to jump in and dive into starting a publication, right? You'll see a lot of people from the background, but then you see a lot of people not jumping in and supporting. And now, like, I would jump in and support everybody, but now I had started to fall back from supporting certain things. I was like, you know what, I'm doing so much supporting, and the energy not coming back is not reciprocating. So I understand. Um.
Hey, yo.
Oh yeah, the comments going crazy. Absolutely.
That mango can taste like chocolate. It's crazy.
Hey, wow. Um. Uh. What do you love most about yourself?
I love my I love my willpower. I think I have superhuman willpower. Like, I love that I'm resilient, but I'm learning that, or should I say, not that I'm learning that, like we shouldn't have to be so resilient, but we are. For some reason, our people, we are so resilient.
Yes.
And the reason why I say I'm learning that, it's kind of like I was talking to somebody and it was like, not that it's a negative thing. It's just that, like, why we always gotta be so resilient, so many situations. We just need to just be free and be happy. But my willpower, I have superhuman willpower. I can will myself in and out of any situation, any relationship, anything. Like, I have, superhuman willpower. I love that about myself.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. And I love that you said resiliency, man. Uh, you know, uh, they say that the strong people over here that's a part of the tribe of Judah is the resilient people. So you know that's what it takes, man. Resiliency matters, absolutely. Um, wow. What now? I know that you dived into boxing, but are you still creating music?
Well, yes, I am still creating music. I know I've been starving my music fans. They've been asking me top of the year. I know I said that in 2024. I know I didn't give them nothing this year, and that's bad. That's bad. So top of the year, I will be giving y'all a whole project. I promise you, I'm gonna dedicate the whole month of January. Well, I'm gonna be training too because I got another. Should talk about the other fight. I'm gonna have another fight, but yeah. Just to answer your question, yeah, more music is coming. More music is coming.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Um, Last two questions. Um, Mental health, right? Um, it been there's like a huge crisis of mental health, right? Mental health in our society is detrimental, right? And what is the greatest thing? You know,
Your sound went out. Yeah, your sound went out.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I want to rephrase that question. Um, for sure, mental health, but just to touch bases on that mental health segment. Um, why do you feel as though all the positive things that you're doing, right? Like music, official celebrity boxing, you being you being a social media influencer. Why do you feel as though all those things? How does it tie into mental health? And what's the importance of having your mental like clear and healthy?
Um. Or you when you ask how does it tie into mental health? Everything that I'm doing. I mean, I don't know how it ties to mental health, but for me, I would say that it keeps me busy, and I deal with mental health. I have a lot of mental health issues. I think I have PTSD from my past life. For being in jail, from being abandoned while in jail. Like a lot of these traumas, I never really got over, and I think I did, but I know I haven't because of the way I respond to certain situations. And what I'm doing now, as far as music, being an influencer, doing the roll calls and everything that I'm doing, it's good for my mental health because I feel like I'm living my purpose. If I didn't feel like I wasn't living my purpose, I don't know what I would be doing. Like, I'm actually walking in my purpose. I feel like if I wasn't walking my purpose, I'd be dead. Or I would still be in jail. I don't even think the universe would have let me out if I didn't, position myself to walk in this path. So, what was the last part of the question?
Um, all of that tying into mental health. Just basically the importance of having your mental, clear and healthy.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. And it's super important, man. When it's not healthy, you make irrational decisions, and I made a lot. And I'm talking about not just even with women. You start picking the wrong woman, and for the ladies, y'all start picking the wrong dudes. Um, that's important. Relationships is important. And it's an important topic, and a lot of our mental health has to deal with relationships. And I don't care if it's a relationship with your family members. You know, clashing with your brothers and sisters can play a big part in your mental health. Clashing with your children, You know, the relationship with the children can play a big part. Your mother and your father can play a big part in your mental health. So, you know, having your mental health in order, man, that is mental health is just as important, or even I would say more important than physical health. Because if your mental health ain't right, like I said before, you know, I'm gonna be a little vulnerable here. Before celebrity boxing called me, bro, I was drinking every day. I was depressed. I was going through it. I got things going on in my personal life. I was depressed, and I'm still working on trying to make things happen. Actually, making things happen. But on the outside, to everybody else, they looking at Hocus like he doing this thing. But here in this bubble, I'm like, I'm trying to, you know, turn, you know, without committing any felonies, any crimes, trying to turn what I want to do into a reality. And it was messing with my mental health. I find myself driving past the liquor store and stopping every day. You know, I'm gonna just drink a little bit. It turns into a little bit more than a little bit. And then, you know, when celebrity boxing hit me, that was like you know what? The universe is helping me with this thing. You know what I mean? I got to fight my way out of this, literally. So
Yeah.
I'm fighting that. So that's why I put up the video the other day. People don't even know. I'm not fighting Rick Wilson or whatever his name is. I'm fighting the man in the mirror. Y'all don't even have no idea. He doesn't even have a chance in the ring with me. He don't even know. I'm fighting myself out of depression. You know what I'm saying? Out of mental illness. But nobody understands that because they looking at Hocus smile all day because I got to keep a smile. Are they looking at me? Help! Hey, roll call. Hey, yo. You know what I mean? In the
Yeah.
midst of going through what I'm going through, I'm still helping people. But you know,
Absolutely.
it's a job for the chosen ones, and I can't complain about being a chosen one.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta respect it. Listen, man. Listen, man. I respect that you getting in the ring with a brother Ricky. I can't wait to see it go down. I can't wait to see it happen. Absolutely. Um,
Yes.
Yo, the comments been going crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I seen one of the craziest comments, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I had to laugh. He said, yo, he said, son look like a Timu Kendrick Lamar. I said,
I didn't even see that one.
I said,
Yo.
yo, that's crazy. I said, yo, man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love to get a good laugh on live. So, man, that's what it's about, man. To have us brothers sit back and and be able to share the you know the funny times, laugh, also get into some serious topics, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you so much. And last but not least, right? I just want to know what advice do you have for younger brothers, right? That's growing up right now, right? They probably want to get into official celebrity boxing. They probably want to be a social media influencer like yourself, or they probably want to be an artist. What do they need to do to be successful? What do they need to do to be grounded in being themselves, and most importantly, uh, um, and most importantly, um, how do they manage to move around in this game?
Well, I would say this: they need to start. You need to. Cause a lot of times, what we do, like right now, it's December, what, the 5th. A lot of y'all is like, for New Year's, I'm gonna start my workout. What do you mean? New Year's? Every day is the present moment. What the hell? 30 days from now, start now. So a lot of people do this too. They put off like, all right, I'm gonna start next week on my mixtape, or I'm gonna start next week. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing video. Turn the camera on right now and start talking.
Yeah,
You have to start. You will never know where you could be if you just don't do. You just gotta do. You just gotta live. And as far as moving around in this game, I wouldn't even. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't even try to do that. Don't try to do nothing. Just do you and be you. Y'all living in the best era. I mean, I wish I grew up in this era, because y'all got it way easier. Y'all don't need nobody. Y'all have the internet. Y'all have millions of people at the tip of your fingers. If you want to be an artist, all your fans, your celebrity, I mean your customers and your fans, they all right here. Don't try to be don't try to be Little Dirk. Don't try to be Chief Keef. Don't try to be nobody out there that's signed. Just do your thing and let it all come to you, and build with those people that support you and that's by your side, that person you see in the comment section every video you put up, you better comment back to, how dare you not thank that person every day for being there every day supporting you. A shame on you. That person that jump in your DM to salute you, hey, I try to answer every DM. I try to answer because that's support. They're reaching out. Y'all love what you're doing. Someone greets you and say they love what you're doing. You crazy? That could be a potential customer for the rest of your life. You better hit that person back. Y'all, I fuck with you too, fan. Good looking. Thanks for that. I needed that, and you might just need that day. That's the focus should be on. The focus should be on your surroundings. You first, the people who supporting you, right, and your core team, your team, and the people supporting you. The 10 people right here. Let that shit grow like this. Hocus for fifth. I came home to nothing. I had no Instagram, nothing. I had to build it up, and it starts with the core, and you know what I'm saying. DMX didn't just. I didn't meet him. I met him because I made a good song. I was working. I put it out there. He loved it. He invited me out. And we kicked it off, and that became my brother. You know what I'm saying? That was because of I took a leap. I took a step. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna land. And there's a story how I met DMX.
Yeah.
It's a song I got called "Represent." I'm from Castle Hill. I'm from Soundview. A lot of y'all know that song. And when I dropped that song, before I dropped the song, one of my bros was like, "Yo, bro, it's a summertime song. Let's put it out in the summertime." But I wanted to put it out right away. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to put it out. It's like February. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hold on to it. I went with my gut. I put it out. A week later, DMX is on the phone like, yo, I love this song, dog. Yo, I want to be on a remix. When you shooting a video? I'm shooting a video next week. The day of the video, we in the projects, go to my mom's house, I'm taking a shower. It's 9 a.m. I told everybody come at 12. DMX is calling me. I'm outside, dog. I'm like, what? You outside in Castle Projects? Nigga, 9 a.m. by yourself, I gotta come downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine I don't follow my intuition and I hold on to the song and wait for the summertime. I probably never have that opportunity. You gotta just do things, man. Stop thinking so much into it.
Absolutely.
Yo, listen, people dropping content every day. What makes yours so special? Drop it. Let it go. And don't fall in love with the content. Because my biggest song is a song I put out as a freestyle. I thought it was a freestyle, turned roll call. It turned into a whole movement. I'm doing roll calls now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just have fun doing what you. If you don't have fun doing it, then stop. Turn it into a business, but have fun doing a business. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Man, that's nothing but jewels. Nothing but jewels from Hocus for Fifth. And most importantly, man, I just want to say that people need to know, for sure, man, rest in peace to the legend DMX, man. DMX was a true legend. Classical albums, Dark as Hell, Hell is Hot, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. Man, got so many classics, man. So many different features with the locks. Shout out to
My big
LOX.
brother, I actually got like 4 unreleased songs that nobody ever heard. You know what I mean? Just we're just waiting to put them out. I could have dropped them when he died. I'm like, I'm not clout chasing off my big bro. You know what I'm saying? So they'll either come out now when I'm alive or maybe when I'm gone one day. I don't even care. But I know I got them in my archives. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke to the family and I definitely got their blessings. They want to put one of them on this next album they got coming up. We'll see if it happens. If it don't, it's gonna come out one day. And rest in peace to my big brother DMX, man. Like, learned a lot from him, man.
Listen, I respect it. Listen, I respect it so much. So listen, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for tapping in with us. Most importantly, man, where can the people find you at?
Hocus 45th. Just Google the name Hocus 45th. It's 45th. Actually, follow me here on Instagram. Also follow my TikTok. Follow my Twitter because they do a lot of shadow banning here, so I'm moving around. I just created my community, my Hocus 45th Rabbit Hole community platform. I didn't release it yet because I'm just working with the site, but It will be out soon, and that's where the whole rabbit hole community. Oh, I didn't even tell you what the rabbit hole. So rabbit hole is a community that I started of like minds and critical thinkers, where we jump down a rabbit hole and we talk about everything from aliens and to conspiracies to everything. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's my rabbit hole community. We be on Clubhouse every night, and we still there. That's like a hangout for us. We don't really go on Clubhouse for content really. Well, we do content on there, but it's not really like we're trying to blow up the platform on Clubhouse. That's like our hangout every night.
Yeah.
I have a rabbit hole community platform that I will be releasing within the next couple of days. So stay locked in with me here so that y'all can hear about that and become a part of that.
Ah, that's heavy. That's heavy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, folks, y'all go follow, go support, show love to Hocus 4/5. You already know he doing his thing. He is in the next upcoming Rumble at Official Celebrity Boxing December 14th. Hocus 4/5 versus Rick Wilson. Listen, y'all, it's going to be a nice one. Listen, we appreciate you so much, brother, for tapping into the platform. We could have your favorite boxer. We could have your favorite social media influencer. We could have your favorite artist, your favorite poet, or we could have the little girl down the street with the lemonade stand, or it could be you.
That part.
So, absolutely, absolutely. So we are the home of the champion, the platform of truth, and a place where we uplift man, woman, and child. Peace and love, y'all. One. We appreciate you, brother.
Cause after this song, the whole world gon' know me. Cause after this song, the whole world sing the poetry. Cause after this song, the whole world gon' know me. Cause after this song, the whole world sing the poetry.